My name is Sean, and today's episode is all about how to use different wallets, create and use different wallets to create your NFTs and your cryptocurrency safe, and to hopefully avoid them from being drained out of your wallet, to avoid them, the ones that you really want to keep them safe within your own possession. Now, a couple of quick disclaimers. Number one is I'm not a cybersecurity expert. And so anything that you see or hear in this podcast episode, anything that you read on the website, I'm not a coder. I'm not a cybersecurity expert. This is all just from common knowledge in the Web3 space. So interaction and my own personal experience. It's also from listening and learning and seeing why are people getting scammed, how are they getting scammed, from watching all of these things happen and reading articles and follow-up articles and different things like that. And then number three, this is just my own thinking of, okay, if I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, right? So it's from my own experience of doing that. So I cannot guarantee that your crypto and your NFTs will be safe, but this is what I'm also doing in order to try to keep my own cryptocurrency and my own NFTs safe, and in order to do it in just a really street smarts kind of way. It's kind of like if you're ever traveling through Europe, how people recommend, and they're not cybersecurity experts either, or they're not like personal safety experts, but they're like, yeah, if you're gonna have a fanny pack, do this, put it over your shoulder or put it inside of your shirt to avoid pickpockets, right? So that's a lot like what this episode is going to be like. I'm going to try to help you avoid being pickpocketed just with some common sense knowledge, that kind of thing. All right. The other disclaimers is this is not financial advice. Okay. So please be sure to do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. If you need to, seek one out. Although I don't know if they're going to recommend you buy anything in NFTs and crypto. And my own personal recommendation is to do your own research, as I mentioned before, and don't use any money. What I'm doing is not using any money that I can't afford to lose. So let's dive in. There are different ways that you can use Web3 wallets. So whether it's a Solana wallet or a MetaMask wallet or a Rainbow wallet, I'm not going to go into all of the pros and cons of those kinds of things. I'm also not going to talk about hardware versus software wallets. I don't feel like I have enough knowledge and experience to be able to even to touch on those subjects currently, besides listing off what they are. But these are different types of wallets, so you can create different accounts. You can create different wallets using those tools, those different companies, the different brands, whatever you want to call them, in order to have different types of wallets that you're classifying. So they won't classify them as this, but you can say, hey, I'm going to create 5 different wallets and I'm going to use them in these different ways. And that's going to help me keep my NFTs and my crypto safe. So here's the 5 different types of wallets. I'm going to read them out. And if there will also be available, if you go to web3simplified.xyz/show notes, you can pull up the link to this podcast episode, and I'm going to list them there. They'll be written down for you. So if you're driving, if you're running on the treadmill, you don't have to write them down yourself. All right. So the 5 types of wallets that you can create and you can use in order to help keep your NFTs and your crypto safe. The first one is going to be a crypto holding wallet. So a cryptocurrency holding wallet. Now, this wallet can be, if you want it to be, in Coinbase or in crypto.com or whatever app you're using, whatever tool you're using to turn whatever your government issue currency is. So for me, it's the US dollar. I've got bank accounts with US dollars. I'm connecting them, or I'm using a debit card or a credit card to connect to an app, and then that app creates a wallet for me. So that could be your crypto holding wallet, where you keep most of your cryptocurrency when you're not getting ready to buy and sell NFTs, right? So you have one wallet. It could also be a MetaMask wallet, or it could be a Rainbow wallet, or a Solana wallet, or any number of wallets where you are holding your cryptocurrency. But the trick about, I said I was going to read them all out and then explain later. Well, I didn't do that. So let me read them out. So we've got a crypto holding wallet, then we've got an NFT holding wallet, then we've got a minting wallet, then we have a trading wallet, and then a verification wallet. So let me rewind and go to the go back to the crypto holding wallet and talk about that. So the first type of Web3 wallet that you can create to keep your crypto and your NFTs safe is going to be a crypto holding wallet. Now, the audio and the video might look a little bit different in this video because some things have changed behind the scenes here at Web3 Simplified. And this is actually an update. I previously recorded and published this video and the podcast. And in light of recent news, I am going back and I'm updating a couple of things. The reason why I'm doing this is because recently in the news, even as of like 4 or 5 or 6 hours ago at the time of this recording, there was a hack from the FTX exchange. And in the past couple of days, really the past maybe 24 to 48 hours, there has been a lot of news surrounding FTX, specifically as an exchange. Now, an exchange, really quickly, is a system. It's a lot like, you know how eBay allows you to exchange items for money? Like you can go onto eBay and you can say, hey, I've got this chair or this pillow and I list it for sale. Someone, that's a marketplace, an exchange where someone can buy it from you and you can mail it to them or you can meet up with them in person kind of thing. Well, an exchange in the crypto sense, like FTX, for example, FTX is an exchange where you can attach your credit card or your debit card or your bank account, and you can exchange, say, for example, US dollars for Ether, which is on the Ethereum network, or for Bitcoin. And then what happens is that that exchange holds the crypto for you in one of their wallets. So it's under your account, but it's under their wallet, and they are just crediting your account with the amount of cryptocurrency. Now, in the previous video and the previous podcast, the reason why I'm updating this podcast in light of the news with FTX essentially filing for bankruptcy and they might go out of business. At least they're filing for bankruptcy according to a tweet from their current or former CEO. It's a little bit up in the air as to what his role is currently. So just all crazy news around that one exchange. Well, the reason, again, why I'm updating this is because in the previous podcast and the previous video is I said that one wallet that you can create is a crypto holding wallet, which I 100% agree with. But one of the things that I said is that, for example, I use Coinbase. I haven't used FTX before, so I don't have any experience with using their app or anything like that. But I have used Coinbase, and I use it as an exchange in order to buy cryptocurrency. So I go to Coinbase, I use it the same way you would use another exchange, and I exchange US dollars for cryptocurrency. And then what happens, I use that cryptocurrency in different places. And when I first recorded this podcast episode and this video, I was actually using Coinbase as my holding wallet. And I basically said in that podcast that, hey, this is one way that you can keep your crypto in safe is by keeping it in exchange, which you can. That is, but in light of recent news, especially with FTX, a lot of people, they can't get their crypto out of FTX because their account has it, but FTX as a company might not actually have enough to be able to do it. It's a lot like a bank holding your money and then you trying to go and withdraw money from your checking account and it's saying error. You're like, wait, but it says it's in there, but the bank might not actually have the money to be able to transfer it to you because there was a run in the bank or whatever that might mean, right? Well, so now with this video and this podcast episode, why I wanted to revise it is to say that's actually not the safest place to hold. If you're going to create a wallet to hold your crypto, the safest place is not in an exchange. I'm learning it, just like the disclaimer said. I'm not a cybersecurity expert, and I'm learning this with you guys. So previously, I would buy it on Coinbase, and then I would use it. I would send it to a MetaMask wallet, and I would then transfer it back to Coinbase to hold it again, which you can do if you want to, but it's not the most secure. The most secure would be to then transfer it into just one wallet. So you would create one wallet that is only for holding cryptocurrency. And when I say create one wallet, there's kind of two ways that you can do it. You can create completely separate wallets where you can create an individual wallet on either MetaMask or Rainbow. It has its own password. It has its own seed phrase. You can also use like a Ledger hardware wallet, which again, I'm not an expert in hardware, so I can't fully explain how all those things work. But you can have an individual wallet that's just for that. Or if you want to, which is not necessarily the most secure, but it still is an option, is you can, under your one seed phrase and one password like account with Rainbow or MetaMask, you can create individual wallets and you can kind of rename them there. So there's two different options there when you're creating multiple wallets. Is either each wallet that you create has its own seed phrase and password, which would probably be the most secure. And then, or you can have one seed phrase, one password that you log into the app or into like the system. And then that one, under that one seed phrase and one password, you have multiple wallets. That is another option. So again, going back to the crypto holding wallet, what you would do is you would create a wallet, and the only thing you use this wallet for is for holding crypto. So you can, like, for example, in my case, I would potentially use Coinbase because it connects to my bank account, buy a certain amount of crypto, and then sometimes there's a hold placed on it depending upon how much you're buying, that kind of thing, or what your account is like. And what you would do is then I would buy it on Coinbase, and then I would have my wallet address for my crypto holding wallet, and I would just transfer it out. Now, I did read an interesting thread this morning in light of what's happening with FTX. There is someone who said that they have like individual wallets then that are like, so let's say, for example, you get into like the thousands or tens of thousands or whatever is comfortable for you. They have multiple crypto holding wallets so that not all of their eggs are in one basket. So when you hear me say, hey, these are the other 5 types of wallets, you can also have, like, if I say, hey, there's a crypto holding wallet that you can create, you could create 10 different crypto holding wallets if you want to. It would be a lot like having 10 different bank accounts or having like a checking account and a savings account. Those are both for US dollars, or even if you spread out your money across multiple banks. So you can do that with different, like, hey, one bank would be like your MetaMask, and then one bank would be, and I'm using air quotations if you're listening to the audio version of this, and then the other bank, quote unquote, would be like a Rainbow or MetaMask wallet, and then a Solana wallet, or which would be what, Rainbow, not Rainbow, sorry, I keep mixing those two up, but you get what I'm trying to say. So you can use like different companies or codes kind of thing for their own individual wallets. And then they just keep it, because it's not an exchange. One of the things about exchanges that make it easy is you can easily flip between like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's your money, right? But it's not really, because it's being held by an exchange. Well, you can't do it as easily. You'd have to find a different way to do that. But again, that's where an exchange comes into place. So you could, like, say, for example, you create an Ethereum holding wallet and a Bitcoin holding wallet. Well, then you would, if you want to swap Ethereum for Bitcoin, you would have to then send the Ethereum from your Ethereum Bitcoin wallet to maybe an exchange it for Bitcoin, and then send that Bitcoin to your Bitcoin holding wallet. So the exchange would again be like a middle place. But it's completely up to you. Again, please do your own research. And that's the first type of a holding wallet that you can create in order to keep your crypto and your NFTs safe. And for both the NFT holding wallet and the crypto holding wallet, one of the things that I'm going to be talking about with these two specifically, if it's a holding wallet, in my mind, I'm saying I'm never connecting this to a website. I'm not connecting it to OpenSea. I'm not connecting it to Collabland for someone to verify that I'm a holder of this. It is literally like, imagine like a safety deposit box where there's not even anything electronic that is going into this thing. It's like pieces of paper important documents, stacks of money or dollar bills or those kinds of things. And it's literally just sitting there. No one else has access to it. The only way that something gets in is if I transfer it in. The only way that something gets out is if I transfer it out, and I'm not connecting that wallet there or anything like that. Now, that might be a little bit tricky if you are doing an NFT holding wallet. You might need to connect it to something where you're transferring, like let's say you log in and you connect your wallet to transfer something out or to sell something. So there might be a few ways, and I haven't done a ton of research. Actually, at this point, I haven't done any research right now into how to transfer an NFT without using a wallet or without using a connect wallet kind of system. So in that case, with the NFT holding wallet, you might only want to connect it to websites that you really, really, really trust, that there's like little to no chance that something bad's going to happen because of their reputation, because of your experience, because of their own security claims and efforts. Like for me personally, I might say, okay, well, my NFT holding wallet, I'm only ever going to connect to OpenSea so that I can transfer it between accounts kind of things. So crypto holding wallet is one. The second would be an NFT holding wallet. So a lot like the crypto holding wallet. So I buy an NFT using something. I buy an NFT somewhere, and then I'm only saying, hey, this is like my vault. This is like my safety security deposit box. I'm only transferring in NFTs and or transferring out NFTs. I'm not using it on different marketplaces. I'm not using it to connect to anything else. And it's the only one purpose is for holding my NFTs. Now, a trick with an NFT holding wallet, like let's say, for example, if you want to transfer in NFTs, you don't have to have any cryptocurrency in that current wallet. But if you want to transfer out something, you're going to have to pay a transaction fee. Well, you're going to have to transfer in a little bit of cryptocurrency. So it's going to have a little bit on it. You're going to transfer out the NFT, and then any cryptocurrency you want to transfer back out. That way, if for some reason that one wallet gets hacked, the only thing that's in there is NFTs, and someone else would have to transfer in cryptocurrency, which then you can get notified. There's ways that you can set up so that you can get notified when there's transactions within your wallets. So you've got a wallet, you've got your NFTs, it's holding them there, and then you put in cryptocurrency, you transfer something out, and then you transfer out that cryptocurrency, right? And the reason why you would do that so you don't have any cryptocurrency sitting there is so that if someone hacks in, they would have to put cryptocurrency into your wallet, so it's notifying you something's happening, so that they can then get out your NFTs. So they would have to put money in to get your NFTs out. And that's one of the reasons why you would have an NFT holding wallet with just NFTs. So the first two are crypto holding wallet, then an NFT holding wallet. And then the third type of wallet that you could create to try to keep your NFTs and cryptocurrency safe is what's called a minting wallet. So if you're going to be buying and selling and flipping and trading NFTs, one of the things that you might try to do is there's a lot of people who simply look for NFTs that are in the minting phase, which means that you would be the very first person to ever own that NFT. The NFT is created when you connect your wallet, you use cryptocurrency in order to buy this NFT, and then it is created, and you're the first wallet to ever hold it because it's an interaction through the smart contract that is reading different art from different places and different things like that, right? So the interesting thing about minting is that you might not necessarily know who the founders are or trust that these founders are who they say they are, or that they're going to do what they say they're going to do. These websites might be a newer website. It might be like a pop-up minting or things like that. And so the benefits of having a minting wallet that's separate from your crypto holding wallet and from your NFT holding wallet is that this is one wallet where you would transfer in cryptocurrency, and the only thing you're doing is using it to connect to these websites that you don't know if they're secure. You don't know what's going on, so you transfer in just enough that you need, and then you connect it to a minting website, and then you can interact with a smart contract, you get that NFT in, and then you can send that NFT to your NFT holding wallet or another location. So the minting wallet, again, is simply just for minting. And you'll hear people talk about a minting wallet in a different slang term called a burner wallet. So a burner wallet would be exactly what I'm describing, where the only thing that you've created one fresh and brand new, and you haven't done anything with it, you're not holding any NFTs in it, or if you are, there are other NFTs that you've minted in, you don't want to pay the transaction fee to move it from spot to spot, and you don't really care if that one gets hacked. You don't really care about those NFTs because you minted it for a certain price and they're only worth like pennies or dollars and cents and that kind of thing. So there's a crypto holding wallet, an NFT holding wallet, and then a minting wallet. The fourth wallet that I have written down, type of wallet that you could use, is what I call a trading wallet. So a trading wallet would be a wallet that you are putting NFTs or cryptocurrency into, and that you would use to connect to either LooksRare or to OpenSea or to X2Y2 or some other NFT or crypto marketplace, and you are using that wallet in order to trade and buy and sell and flip NFTs, essentially, where you're saying, hey, this is where I'm going to regularly connect to these websites in order to buy and or sell this. And one of the reasons why I think that this is a good idea is because if you, let's say, for example, you connect your wallet and you sell this thing. You buy an NFT and then you sell it for a profit. Well, because of the blockchain, people are able to, they could click on your wallet address or click on your wallet profile within, say, for example, OpenSea, and they can see what other NFTs are in your wallet, which could potentially put a target on your back, right? So if someone buys something from you and they're like, oh, what else are they holding? And then in your wallet, there's like a bunch of NFTs that are worth quite a bit of money. It could potentially put a target on your back, kind of thing. So that's one of the reasons why you might want to have more expensive ones out there. But not only that, is even websites like X2Y2, LooksRare, OpenSea, Magic Eden, all of these NFT marketplaces, they are not 100% secure because they are run by people, and people make mistakes. So sometimes they can be hacked. Sometimes things can happen. Sometimes you can get an email from something and click on it and it's the wrong kind of link. So that's a whole different discussion about ways to avoid different scams, which I believe I've already talked about in a previous episode. And if I haven't, then you can check out the online course that I've created called NFTs Simplified, where I talk about ways to avoid getting scammed and getting your stuff stolen in that online course. And you can go to web3simplified.xyz to check that out. So we've got the crypto holding wallet, NFT holding wallet, your minting wallet, and your trading wallet. That trading is, again, for buying and selling NFTs or cryptocurrency. And then the last one would be a verification wallet. So a verification wallet would be almost like your NFT holding wallet or your crypto holding wallet, except for you are using this wallet to connect to a website that, let's say, for example, there is a website that says, hey, we need to verify that you hold this NFT so that you can get added to this list so that you can buy a new NFT. That sometimes happens, right? Well, this could be one wallet where you put an NFT into it in order to then connect it somewhere so that they can verify that you are a holder of that NFT. So it's a legitimate reason why you would need to connect your wallet to this website, but it's not necessarily one that you want to risk your other NFTs for. So you could create a wallet that you are dedicating and you're saying, this is my verification wallet. This is where I'm going to hold NFTs that I need to verify. Like, for example, there is, I'm a holder of one NFT called Meta Athletes, and super cool, like, purpose and set of artwork, and I enjoy the community there. And so I hold an NFT. Well, they need to verify that I own this NFT so that I can get into certain levels of their Discord and get access to certain things. And so in this process, I need to hold this NFT in a certain wallet, and they need to regularly know that it is in that one wallet so that I can maintain my access. If I ever trade it out, all of a sudden I lose access. And so the verification wallet is a lot like the holding wallet, except you are connecting it to a few more websites so that you can transfer in and out your NFTs, but then also so that other people can verify that you are a holder of that NFT. So those are the 5 different types of wallets that you can use that I have kind of like labeled in my mind and said, hey, this is going to be, and I've even renamed them to some degree. This is my minting wallet. This is my NFT holding wallet, my crypto holding wallet, my trading wallet, and my verification wallet. Now, if you are newer to the game, rather than making it super complicated, you can, if you want to, combine a couple of these. Like your trading wallet and your verification wallet could be the same. If you're not a owner of a NFT or a set of NFTs that's worth a lot of money, they're just worth a couple of bucks, maybe like $100 or so, you can combine a couple of these if you want to. So maybe your verification wallet and your NFT holding wallet are the same wallet. That could be you if they're not worth tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Your crypto holding wallet, I might keep separate and recommend to keep that separate. The trading wallet and the NFT holding wallet, you could potentially make the same wallet. And then I would definitely keep the minting wallet separate, as well as the crypto holding wallet. But the other ones are kind of up to you. So those are the 5 different types of wallets and how to use them in order to keep your NFTs and your crypto safe. And if you have thought of one, or if you've heard of one, I'd be honored. You can reach out to me on Twitter, or you can reach out to me in the Web3 Simplified Discord and said, hey, I actually have dedicated this as mine, or this is my system. I'd be honored if you shared, and I might share that in a future episode. So thanks so much, everyone, for listening. It's been an honor to share these with you. If you found this helpful, I'd be so honored, and you have been enjoying this podcast, if you either shared it with a friend and or left us a review on either Apple or Spotify. And thanks so much, everyone. I read every review, and I see that we've got a couple more coming in lately. And just really appreciative of everyone who's listening and sharing with their friends. We are an organically grown podcast. This is not one that's being like tons of promoted in tons of different ways, but hoping for organic growth just to help people understand a little bit more about Web3 and interact in such a way that you have a good time, because it's not fun to get stuff stolen. So use these 5 different ways in order to hopefully not be victimized and hopefully not be scammed. And then you can keep your assets safe on the blockchain. And thanks everyone for listening again. Be sure to go to web3simplified.xyz/show notes if you want to read these for yourself. I'll have them written down there with a brief description, and we'll see you in a future episode. Thanks.